Good morning again. It is still Saturday, the 24th of August. And the one thing I forgot to do on the other video was to lay out what I like today and maybe tomorrow for some of the pro line picks. The channel is originally started for college and NFL, and also for college football, NFL, and college basketball when the season starts. The crappy thing about college basketball is we don't get nothing to play on until like 10, 15 games into the season, which really sucks because basically that's the best time I always find. If you're gonna bet long shots, best time to do it is at the beginning of the season, especially with college because a lot of these teams are overrated throwing them into these top 25s. Like I had on my video before, you got Nebraska um, thrown into the top 25. You're talking about a team that went 4-8 and was thrown in because they're Nebraska. And I'm really kind of offended by that because, like I said, this is a committee choosing these things. And I don't believe that Nebraska is going to do much better. They'll be lucky to make a bowl game this year, and I do believe they will, but I think they'll do it at the minimum 6 games. Okay, outside of that, I'd also like to throw out my idea of what I like this weekend for long shots. Did have an underdog in the English Premier League. West Ham United, they won 3-1. They were on Pro Line. They were playing at a 310, so that's a good hit. Still got a few games to go on that one. We also have some football preseason. And again, another great time to bet long shots. And the reason is because you have no idea who's playing. They're not playing the starters the entire game. And after the Cam Newton injury. I wonder how long they're going to be playing their starters, for the next 2 preseason games. So we're going to give you a quick rundown on what I like for long shots, and the reason why I like underdogs. Okay, and it's because I like going where the money is. I don't like betting on sure things. I find that there's no money there's no money value there. So if today we got the Gators playing the Hurricanes, and you got the Gators at a 145. Is it really worth betting $1 to win 45 cents? To me, I'd say no. So you would stay off of that game, or if you think that the Hurricanes actually have a chance, throw some money in it as a tie. You never know. And for any Americans watching, a tie in pro line is 3 points or less. Like I said, let's do a quick rundown on the pro line, and I'll give you my take. As far as CFL goes, I don't watch CFL. I really, you betting on Ottawa over Saskatchewan today, that's entirely up to you. I don't watch it, so I won't comment on it. So let's talk about college football today, which is, again, the Gators and the Hurricanes. I've gone with a tie in that game. I think it's going to finish close. I think both teams have a really good defense, especially Florida. They have a really good defense. Hurricanes are the home team listed. They're playing in Orlando. I don't know if that's Miami, Florida's home or not. But you could also take the Miami, Florida win. I do believe that the Hurricanes will actually win this by 3 points or more. Um, and like I said, I don't think Florida is overrated. I think that the Hurricanes are underrated, and that would be my take on that game. That game goes at 5 o'clock, so you still have time. Tonight is also Arizona and Hawaii. Again, you got a Power 5 team playing Hawaii. Uh, uh, it's kind of hard to, especially with Khalil Tate. I mentioned very little on him on the other video. Khalil Tate, he's a senior. He had a really shitty year last year. I think they won 4 or 5 games, and they didn't really prove themselves really well. But again, you're a good quarterback and you're a triple threat. But if you don't have the support, you're not going to get very far. Hawaii, I didn't really Um, I don't know if I really even checked out Hawaii for this year. Um, but like I said, it's the beginning of the season. Almost anything's possible. This is when teams who come in and they're overrated, they get thrown into a they get thrown into a team like Hawaii or Army or UCF, and then they get their ass kicked, and then it's like, and everybody, you look back. I mean, if you're gonna bet, now's the time to bet on the long shots. 6 games into the season, we're gonna know who's good and who's not, right? Um, so yeah, so like I said, this is the best time to throw your money in. And I would say that if you want to bet with some long shots, why not take Hawaii at home? Why not take Hawaii as a tie? I mean, money's good. You can value. When I bet long shots, what I basically like to do is I like to keep the games down to, because we have to play parlay bets in Canada. We like to keep the games down, but then bet high. So instead of picking 5 games at $5, you want to bet 3 games at $10. With two long shots on your ticket, you're guaranteed to win 500-600 bucks easy. You couple that with maybe take a baseball game with the pitcher, a good standing pitcher there. But yeah, so like I said, um, well, what have you got to lose? I mean, right? I mean, you bet on Arizona. What are you going to win? You're going to basically win 25 cents for every dollar you bet. So you wouldn't even bet that game. It's not even worth it. You either skip it or you bet the underdog on that one. We also got Houston and Dallas. Dallas has been playing really shitty. I don't know. Um, I don't think they have very good draft picks brought in. I don't think they have very good backups to God Almighty. I take nerve pills and they give me a bit of memory loss. Right, Dak Prescott. Sorry. I don't think they have very good backups to him, and those backups are doing most of the tossing in these games. And so far, they haven't shown anything on the. So I would take Houston. I would take Houston on that one. I don't see Dallas coming in, but this game is kind of even right across the board. So there's really, again, it's one of those things. There's really no underdog. Houston's not even the underdog, but I would take Houston in that game. But then you got Chicago in Indianapolis. Again, with Indianapolis, they got some good backups to their quarterback. Sorry, it's it's luck, but I don't have much luck in remembering some of these names. I'm supposed to be keeping this video short. So my take on that is Indianapolis at home against Chicago. Chicago again has not been showing really much in this preseason with their backups. Then you got the Saints in New York, the Jets. Um, I've taken the Jets on this one. I think the Jets are doing okay. Their backups are pretty good. And you got San Francisco with KC. They've been playing Mahomes a lot, and it's almost like Mahomes is he's throwing in 3-4 touchdowns and then walking away. The game's over by then. San Francisco has been pretty strong in the preseason. Don't know what that tells anybody. Preseason don't really mean much. You got the Broncos at the Rams. Goff, they're not playing Goff very much here. I don't think they're playing him at all. They might save him to the last game. Because so I don't know what's going on there, but as far as I know, Goff um, and the main running backs are not really playing. They're not really taking any chances. So I would take Denver on the road there, and you got Seattle at the Chargers. Um, that one's kind of even across the board for me, anyways. You got the Chargers as a underdog at home, So if you want, I would take a tie on that one because that game I think is going to be really close. What else we got? You got soccer. I don't carry much for soccer, um, but you do have a good game going on today. You got I think first place versus second place, and you got second. Oh, or maybe DC might even be first, but they're a huge underdog. They're a huge underdog. Um, And again, so it's one of those things where you really you want to bet the tie or the underdog on that one because the as far as as far as betting on the 45 cents for every dollar. So yeah, there you go. Oh, sorry, I'll have to take that back. DC's in fifth place. They are two games behind Philly, so maybe that's why they're the underdog. But anyways, again, when it comes to soccer, if we see high numbers on a tie, take it because there are a lot of teams that come in just to play for the tie. So that's basically the way I see it. You come in when it comes to Major League Soccer, American soccer, I would take the tie on basically on anything that's really high. Tomorrow you've got two games, or sorry, you got one game. You got Pittsburgh, Tennessee. I like Tennessee at home. I don't think Pittsburgh is going to play anybody in their first string. Tennessee has been doing pretty good in the preseason. The young guys are trying to show their stuff. So I would take Tennessee at home. Not all of them are long shots, not all of them are underdogs, but this is my take on the football. And I said I would try to give you a little bit of what I think. But like I said, we got network. We need a network here. I got the comments. You guys let me know what you think. And let me know what you like. I said, I need info coming in from the States too, because there's a lot of stuff we don't get a lot of information for up here, and there's a lot of search, and there's a lot of information it's just so hard to find, right? So it's like basically uh, we're kind of our information is like half-assed, so everything we got to go with up here is basically by heart, not by head. So, and I'd like to get a little information. I'd like to know if a quarterback is going to play or not. And just so you know, this year, guys, for anybody betting, this is good. Includes north and south of the border. Is apparently they're not putting out any injury reports in college this year. They say it encourages gambling. Like the it doesn't even. I don't know. I don't get it. The gambling's coming no matter what you do. The injury report really doesn't change it, right? So I think it's horseshit. But like I said, those are my takes on this weekend. Most of the stuff I'm going to talk about is going to be upcoming because the college season really starts this Thursday coming up, and then the real season starts from there. So hopefully Wednesday we'll have a video on what I think. I would do a lot more studying, or at least what I can do from now. And then, like I said, guys, leave comments, please. Every comment, good, bad, they're all welcome. I will not take offense to anything. And I hope that you guys have a good weekend. Hope you have a profitable weekend. And let me know if you win, because that would be great. And have a very good weekend. And we will see you on Wednesday. Bye for now.